Hi, this is James Frey with Alberta Health Services for Health Matters. Today we're talking to Mike Gervais. He's a public health inspector, and we're going to talk about summer cooking. And with cooking, I mean, obviously we want people to eat healthy, but there's often a lot of things that are hidden in food that could make them sick.
Yeah, for sure. We're most concerned with bacteria in food, and during the summer months, of course, our food-borne illness rates do go up, and we think it's because of barbecuing and picnicking. People get outdoors, and sometimes they forget about the food safety rules that they practice indoors.
Okay. So what are some of those things that people should be aware of?
Well, basically, you want to use 4 different practices when you're food handling. So first of all, you want to clean your hands and clean your utensils, clean and sanitize your utensils. Second, you want to separate. So you want to separate your raw foods from your ready-to-eat foods. And thirdly, you want to cook your foods thoroughly. So you want to cook your foods to an internal temperature for hamburger of 71 degrees Celsius and for chicken 74 degrees Celsius. And then finally, your chill step, you want to keep cold foods cold, so you always want to maintain your foods at less than 4 degrees Celsius in your coolers.
Mm-hmm. So what are some things that people could, I guess, some illnesses that they could get from having, improperly prepared food or those sort of things?
Well, for certain, there's the E. coli bacteria that's very prevalent with ground beef and also chicken. There's salmonella with chicken, and there's one called Campylobacter with meats as well. So those are some of the foodborne organisms that we're really worried about in the summer.
Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, with barbecues and whatnot, there's those people who prefer their meat rare. Should they be watching for certain things when they're preparing food on a barbecue?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, first of all, you don't want to eat a rare hamburger because of the fact that the outside of the meat is ground into the inside, and so you're getting all the bacteria on the outside ground into the inside of the meat, and then that allows the bacteria to grow within the meat. With steaks, for sure, you want to make sure that you're cooking the outside very thoroughly, and with any other meats, you want to cook them to the internal temperature of 74 degrees Celsius.
Okay. So after they've prepared their food and say they don't eat it all, what should they do with it afterward?
Well, when you're outside, you've got about a window of an hour that the food can be left out at air temperature, and then you want to get it into the cooler really quickly with ice packs, and then get it home and into the fridge. Anything over an hour, we recommend you discard it.
Mm-hmm. And there is a danger zone of temperature, right?
Yeah, basically it's 4 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius, and that's where bacteria can really grow rapidly, so we want to minimize the time food is spent in that danger zone.
So basically keep your cold foods cold, eat your hot foods, and if you don't eat them all, make sure they're kept cold.
That's right.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot, Mike. This has been some really good information. This is James Frey with Alberta Health Services for Health Matters. See you next time.